Yeah, give the horns. I want to hear the horns. Please welcome producer, president of Marvel Studios, and chief creative officer of Marvel, Mr. Kevin Feige. Lots of horns. Come on, y'all.
Hi there.
Give me the horns.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's up?
Thank you. Well, it was, we were finishing up the Infinity Saga. We were doing the Avengers Endgame, and thinking about what was next.
Right.
And that's when this opportunity to do television came up. And it really invigorated the whole studio and me to say, this is how we creatively continue to grow and evolve. And look at these first two shows, right? With Falcon, you have something that can, comment on the state of the world.
Yes.
Even more relevant than it was when we started it by the time it aired. And then WandaVision itself is a celebration of this new medium that we are playing in for the first time, but that we all grew up with and we all love.
Yes.
Because we love television. I hope WandaVision is a salute, a celebration of TV history, and something that I love. I love that people love the characters. I love that they connect with the story of WandaVision. I also love that it's having new, younger fans go and check out the Dick Van Dyke Show and check out the Brady Bunch and check out all these shows that I'm old enough to take for granted that I watched on Nick at Night.
Yeah.
But that people are now, WandaVision leading people to those series is not something I anticipated and makes me very happy.
So please welcome the head writer, creator, and executive producer, Jack Schaefer, and director and executive producer, Matt Sheckman. Come on in. Hi. Hi, Jack. Hi, Matt. How are you?
Hey.
I love the horns. Come on, more horns for these two. We love it.
I know this show was a bit of a swing, definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's weird because it does sort of make so much sense to us now. I mean, it really is inspired by how in the sitcom space, conflicts are resolved in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And your friends are your friends and everybody knows your name and everything is warm and comforting. And in this show, that's exactly what Wanda Maximoff wants. And I think one of the reasons it clicked for me and for the writers in my room is that that's how we feel about television entertainment. It's where we go for our comfort and for our love and for our fun.
Yeah, we always wanted to avoid parody. We wanted to make sure that we were honoring the shows that were our reference points. And these were the best shows. These were the shows that were timely and timeless, like the Dick Van Dyke Show, like Bewitched, like I Dream of Jeannie and Brady Bunch, the shows that were about family and that seemed to last and be able to resonate generation to generation. And we wanted to honor them. So it was the best job ever because we just got to watch a lot of television episodes. And we also talked to the people that made those episodes. We met with Dick Van Dyke. We talked to some other folks.
Awesome.
Amazing chance. Yes, the great Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah.
And we were trying to get in touch with the tone of each show and also how comedy changes over time. And we wanted to also make sure that production design and cinematography, special effects, visual effects, that we were matching each generation in their approach. And we looked at old prints. It was really an incredible experience for all of us to dive in and learn about all these shows that we thought we knew, but then we got to dig under the surface and really get to know them.
Please welcome to the stage Agatha herself, Catherine Hahn. Dun 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 dun. It was Agatha all along. Come on, guys, get the horns going.
Well, I mean, for me, it was the story.
Yeah.
First and foremost, it was for me as an audience member, the tiny little beating heart between Wanda and Vision in the middle of all of the blowing up and the high stakes of the universe falling apart in all those movies. The fact that little love story had such equal weight to me emotionally was so thrilling to see that it was going to be examined in such a deeper way. So that was I was very excited. I love those actors. And then when I saw what Jack had laid out and that it was a witch, and then when I knew that Matt was going to be directing it and that he comes from the theater, and I just knew it was going to be a deep, deep dive, it was a no-brainer. I was so thrilled. It's been a very fun trip. The Marvel fans are so extraordinary. I knew it going in, and they have not disappointed. I'm very, very tickled and moved by it. It's been a real beautiful ride.
Please welcome the director and the EP, Carrie Scoglin. Hi, Carrie. Come on in. They're honking for you, Carrie. Say hi to Anthony. please welcome the head writer, creator, and EP, Malcolm Spellman. Welcome, Malcolm. They're honking for you too. And y'all better give it up for this man right here because he brilliantly portrayed the character of Isaiah Bradley. Please welcome to the stage, Carl Lumbly.
I leaned heavy into the characters, who they were, and why their stories would be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like how these stories, how these people sort of embodied what regular human beings were now going through. And I mostly stayed away from trying to pitch plot and just talked about how these journeys could be emotional and compelling and resonant.
Well, it was really important that we kept it very grounded, and I think that was, baked into all of the creative. But we really wanted to be speaking, particularly coming off of Endgame, and this was the sequel, to be in the real world complete. This was unlike Endgame, which was a spectacle. This was going home with Sam, going home with Bucky, and talking about their emotional journey and how they were going to find relevance. So it was really from everything that we planned and the stuff that we didn't plan, the magic that happened was really always coming from a very grounded, very real, very authentic place.
Well, I think what I did was what I love to do in this work, and what I love about the work is I was a partner in a collegial effort between professionals. I took what Malcolm had written, which was like slipping into a pool of warm water. There was no turbulence at all. I just gave way to that. And then I relaxed into what Kari was doing, bringing the focus down in every scene. And ease. There was, we're doing something dramatic, but that drama did not encroach upon our process. And I loved that. I also loved the man. I loved the idea of the man. I loved the idea of the kind of man he was, reminding me of the kind of men who affected me in my life. First, my father.